Welcome back to my channel. If you guys would like to see how I got this contoured look, please keep watching. Starting off, we're going to clip our hair back. Just like that. Oh yeah. And I'm going to go in with my Neva Men's Sensitive Post Shave Balm, which I'm sure everybody knows about by now. I'm going to pour a little bit on my finger, and then I'm going to take some of that product and place a couple dots all over my face, trying to cover most of the area. Then going in, I'm just going to blend it all into my face, rubbing the product until I feel like it's sticky. Now using my Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation in the shade 127, I'm going to take a few pumps on the back of my hand. I'm going to also go back in with my finger and then place them in a bunch of dots kind of formation all over my face. Now using my Morphe M439 foundation brush, I'm just going to go ahead and buff out all the foundation on our faces until you feel like you've completely covered and it's all blended out very well. Now using my Maybeline Instant Age Rewind Concealer, I'm going to use it as a concealer and a highlighter. Now I'm going to place it in an upside down triangle shape under the eyes, a little bit on top of my forehead since I do have a big forehead. I don't need that much. Right under my cheekbones and around my lips. Now using the Maybelline Fit Me foundation stick in the shade 355. I'm going to use this as a contour shade. It is a very creamy and blendable product, so it works out perfectly for it. Gonna contour the hollows of my cheek, right under my chin, and of course my big ass forehead again. Now taking my Real Techniques accent brush. It's a thinner, smaller brush. I'm just gonna rub a little product on it and I'm gonna contour my nose. It's a more precise, small brush, so we'll get the product exactly where I want it without going too far out. Using my Real Techniques Beauty Blender sponge, I'm going to go in and blend out the highlighter first because I feel like it'll give you a cleaner look. That way you're not darkening where it's supposed to be highlighted. Using my Morphe M436 brush. It's a foundation stippling brush, but it's the smaller one, so it works perfectly good for the cream contour. I'm going to go ahead and buff out the contour wherever I place the contour. Around my cheeks, I'm gonna just buff it out in an upward motion so that it's being lifted and that I don't bring it down too much where it looks droopy. For my big ass forehead, I'm gonna use my Real Techniques sponge and just blend. Going back with my Morphe M439 foundation brush, I'm just gonna make sure there's no sharp edges or harsh lines. I'm just gonna go back and forth and just make sure I like what I'm seeing. Know what I'm saying? Going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, I'm gonna take my Morphe M438 brush using the banana powder. I'm gonna set under my eye. I like to set with a banana powder because it keeps the highlighting point going on, and then I like to bake with a translucent powder. So go ahead and set wherever we place the concealer. I'm going to bake using the Airspun loose translucent powder. Using the same Morphe brush, the M438 brush, I'm going to start by setting right under my eye. I'm going to do exactly where I put the concealer, an upside down triangle under my cheeks, just to make sure that throughout the day it stays where it's supposed to. Using the Morphe E3 brush from the Elite collection, I'm going to go in and set the rest of my face. I like to just put a little bit of powder wherever I can and just go ahead and just buff it out right away. Now going in with the Morphe M523 contour brush, I'm going to take the darkest shade again and I'm going to set my contour. Plus I'm going to define it a little more and give it more a precise, sharp edge without making it look too obvious that we're obviously contouring over here. Buffing in an upward motion again. Using the bigger brush, I'm going to use the M527 to cover the bigger areas of my face, which is my forehead, down my neck, around my face, I believe. Going in with the 301 Real Techniques Metals collection, I believe. I'm going to set right under where I just contoured to clean it up a little bit and give it a sharper edge. I'm using loose powder once again, the Airspun loose powder. My 10 color blush palette. I'm going to use my Morphe E4 brush to apply this peachy tone, since it is springtime, right onto the apples of my cheek. The best way for me to find my apples, I smile really, really big, like, bitch, I'm right over here, you can't miss me. Going in with my Morphe M501 highlighter brush, I'm going to go in my Carli Babel palette, using that golden, I guess, perfect shade for summer. I'm going to go in right on the tops of my cheekbones. I like to go in using my finger and highlighting the tip and the bridge of my nose. Going back to my E3 Morphe brush, I'm just going to clean out wherever I let bake, right under my cheeks. Under my eyes and around my nosies. Going with my Maybeline telescopic, no, that's not what it is, it's the Chaos. I'm just going to freshen up my eyelashes. With my Revlon lip liner, I'm going to just line my lips. It's in the shade Basic Browns, and I'm gonna just go ahead and shade it in. Finally, last but not least, I'm gonna set my face with the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray, or take a bath in it if you'd like, whatever, you know. And 'tis all. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys can please like, subscribe, give me new ideas. Tell me what you want to see and what you don't want to see. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video.